Hello everyone, I'm Iron Phoenix and welcome back to Minecraft, where I am doing some bees. Yeah, basically, long story short, I couldn't find a desert. There must be a desert somewhere on this map, but I have no idea where. So I built a scoop and I went out to find some bees. So this bee house, important thing about the bee house. So the bee house is your sort of starting apiary. Only it's very easy to craft, but you can't breed. You can't put frames in, and I don't think you can breed bees in here. Other than that, it works in the same way. You will get additional bees out of here. More importantly, we'll get the beeswax, which we need for pipes. As a slight modification to the mod pack, I removed extra cells. The reason why I'd added it in the first place is because it can do liquid crafting, but without the crafting mechanic in AE, that's a little bit useless. So what I did was I removed extra cells and I added in AE2 revision 1, which does actually have the crafting mechanics. These things, all these crafting units. Not that I can really use them yet, because of course I do need to find some charged quartz, which is proving to be rather more difficult. Apparently it spawns semi-commonly. I've not found any of it yet, so that's going to be a little bit more interesting to find. On the iron front, I haven't found any at all. It's a little bit vexing. Well, you know, I did find a little bit. There is a little bit that's coming out the quarry. Not a huge amount though. So yeah, I don't think there's any in here. No. So for the moment, the cart systems are put on hold until I can get that in. Though I am planning on doing something a little bit more infrastructure-y, basically. So what I need is, the quarry needs to run faster. At the moment it is running too slow, and I have a plan to deal with that. I do of course have quite a lot of copper and quite a lot of tin. I may need to macerate the copper a little bit, but there. Now what I can do with this copper and tin is turn it into bronze. Now using a little bit of trickery. Well, not really trickery, but I will need that iron there. And I'll need some redstone. I've got the redstone. I've got some wood. I need some cobble. I think you can probably guess what I'm doing. Let's see. Let's see how many of you are right. I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing, but let's see how many of you get this right. So by using, I can make those wood gears, and we can do that, and then we can do that. That will get us bronze gears. We can then make ourselves a piston using the iron. Do need some glass. What I'll do is I'll macerate a piece of this cobble. So that will make bronze. Now I'll just need that piece of glass. Probably got some glass loitering around somewhere, but can't be asked to find it. Right, so piston, bronze biogas. This is what I've wanted to build. So the deal with the biogas engine is that you can put in lava, and then you can put in other things that are going to help it run. So you can potentially put in water. If you've got a constant supply of lava going in, you can put water in, and it will give you a small amount of power. If you want to get larger amounts of power, you can use milk, you can use biomass, and you can also use ethanol. Now my plan is to use biomass in there, or biogas. I can't remember what it's called actually. I think it's biomass. Yeah. So my plan is to use biomass from forestry, and this will create a lot of power, but it does need to be kept topped up. So for the moment, what I can do, of course, is use milk. Milk, there we go. So that will at least get it going. It does sort of need to warm up as well. Probably shouldn't be flying there, considering that my jetpack is almost out of juice. But I can take this shortcut. I believe it outputs about 4 megajoules, which is a little bit better than the 2 that the Sterling over here is occasionally giving out. That will also scale, I believe, with the type of fuel you're using. So let's take that out. Let's put that. What are you doing? Bad redstone, bad biogas engine. Connect to the quarry. I wonder if it needs a redstone pipe. I'm going to nick this one. Wooden kinesis pipe. There we go. Of course you're going to fall down there. That's completely logical for you to do. Right, well, while I'm trying to find that... Right, where's this lever gone? Fine, I'll just make another one. Slightly irritating. So, well. Right, so... on from the pit we come. So lava goes in there, the milk goes in there. So let's see what we can do. So it does need to heat up a little bit, and then it will create power. How much? It's making 1 megajoule at the moment. But it might last a little bit longer than just using lava by itself, and as it gets hotter it should the output should build up. So obviously you want it running at a sort of more optimum yellow or red. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to start with the next stage of this, which is to build a fermenter. Now what the fermenter will do is it will take in Buildcraft energy, and it will and saplings, and I think I can use compost, and it will make the biogas that we need for this to run. So I'm going to go and make the fermenter now. It's a reasonably simple recipe, it's just that none of the recipes are still appearing in NEI at the moment, which isn't particularly helpful, but thankfully I can remember these recipes. So yeah, I'll come back to you when I've sort of built stuff.